Aries. I love Aries season. I just, so much abundance and prosperity, and just like, I feel like if you've been putting in the work throughout the winter months for yourself, then Aries season is like the time for your goals to finally be brought into fruition and you start to see results. At least that's how I feel. It's a time of action, taking action on your ideas. Okay, I'm gonna do a little spritz. Shout out to Maya from Enlightened Reality for this beautiful protection spray, because we are going to protect ourselves as we enter this space, as we merge the timelines. And let's take this tuning fork, bring some sound vibrations into this. To the cards. All right. So the deck that I'm using is the Crystal Visions Tarot. I used this the last time that I did a reading on here, and I know it's been a while, but I said I was going to try to do them often, but I'm going to try to promise that again. Here we go. Let's take a few breaths, set the intention within this space. Dear universe, I call forth upon you to act as a channel this evening to bring forth any messages that is meant for the collective to hear and receive within this moment. I come to you with open heart and open mind, ready to receive unbiased opinions, no judgment, just love. That's all I bring to this space. Thank you for allowing me to tap into your wisdom tonight, for bestowing me your presence, and I call upon my spirit guides, our angels, our ancestors, the spirits of the Aina to please come forth and convey any messages, any wisdom that you would like us to read and receive. Thank you. Okay, I'm excited. What's gonna come through tonight? It feels good. I don't know, the energy recently. Okay, thank you, Spirit. All right, I'm not gonna look yet. I'm just gonna shuffle out some cards and we'll reveal them together. Oh shit. The universe is speaking. Okay, we'll start with 5 cards. 5 cards flew out. Okay, I'm gonna turn them over and I'm gonna show them one by one. So the first one, oh my god, we're starting off with the World, because this is collective, baby. Like, the World, come on. What a great way to start off tonight. 6 of Swords. Okay, a little heavier, but don't worry. I already feel what this one is saying. Page of Swords. Temperance. And the Sun. Beautiful. The World came out first, and I kind of want to put that on top as an overarching general meaning to this whole reading. And I know you can't see the cards, but I'll pick them up as I speak about them, so we're on the same page. I'm gonna pull out one more. Spirit, please bring out one more card for us. Just one more. It's like, no. I'm gonna bring out 5 more. One more, please, Spirit. Just one more. Okay. That was it. 8 of Swords. Interesting. What are y'all in your heads about? For real though, what are you in your head about? Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. All right, we're gonna start this off with 8 of Swords and the 6 of Swords. A lot of swords, a lot of air energy. Even though we're in fire sign season, I think all this fiery energy, we're letting it get to our heads. It's like there's so much kind of chaos going along with the eclipse that just happened. Mercury just entered retrograde. It's Aries season. Shit's already going crazy. I think that's forcing a lot of people to kind of get in their heads about things where we're looking at old issues and problems that we've already overcome and we've already dealt with, but we're letting ourselves dwell in them. And we're not allowing us to move on. And we're kind of just getting stuck in this battle that is already over. We've already fought it. It's done. It doesn't need our energy anymore. But for some reason, it's like we're stuck in that space where we feel as if there's still more to fight. There's still more to do. There's still more to heal. But that battle is done. You've already come out on the other side of it. And the Page of Swords, like in this card, especially the depiction of it, it's like you're sitting in your throne of success. You have your sword, you fought your battle, you've done all that needs to be done. And it's like we're not seeing that. You're not seeing that it's done. Because if you shifted out of this, I'm even having a hard time channeling because it just feels like my head is so buzzy. Like there's so much going on in my headspace, which I was feeling super grounded before this reading. And then all this swords energy came out with all this air and it's like trying to uproot me. It doesn't want my feet in the ground. And I think maybe for a lot of you, you've been experiencing a lot of anxiety. Like I'm feeling in my heart space kind of like this anxious sort of feeling, that a sense of directionless. Maybe that's part of the swords issue of this battle, of not feeling like you know where you want to put your energy towards. And it's kind of making you anxious. For some of you, this may be work related, like not feeling like you're in the right career space. Or you may be feeling like you keep putting your energy into some type of endeavor, some type of passion, and it keeps failing underneath your feet. Like you're not able to get steady footing into creating your dreams into a reality. Just this sword energy is very heavy. And I feel it in my heart. Like your sense of self-worth, and because of all this times that you've put your energy into this passion of yours or something that you're trying to succeed in, and it keeps feeling as if you are being defeated, that's starting to eat at your self-worth and your capability of trying to achieve what you're meant to achieve. And that's like, forget about that. Forget about any of those feelings, because with the Temperance card, it's like it takes patience, it takes time. And it, even in with the 2 cups that she has, there's one that's water, there's one with fire, and it takes the combination of different elements, of the nurturing of the water element, of holding that space within our hearts, and the fire, that passion, that deep-seated energy of like just full force forward. And understanding that with the combination of both, not letting our emotions take too much of our headspace over, our actions take too much of our headspace over, but finding a place in the middle where the emotions and the actions, they balance, so that we're working with our head, we're working with our heart simultaneously to bring what we're looking for into fruition. And to also understand and to hone our craft with patience, with temperance, and realize that it takes time to manifest the dreams that we desire, and to not get so in our heads about it, and to just allow it unfold when it is meant to. And with the world and the sun coming out, I feel like that's the energy that we're walking into. Summer is approaching, at least for this side of the world that I live on. I don't know if it's approaching for other people. But summer is approaching, and the world is all about expansion and owning the time and the patience that you've put into your life, and allowing it to unfold and follow your path and see where the world wants to take you. Listen to the world's messages that it's brought to you. It's like you're here to receive and to cultivate and to work with your surroundings and your environment, and to manifest your creations into this world. And you have the complete ability to do so. But it's like, get out of your head. Realize that you don't need to keep fighting this battle. Whatever you were fighting, whatever happened, that I know like this eclipse brought up a lot of shit for a lot of people. And I'm also feeling that that's what these cards, these swords are leaning towards, is that, you know, maybe you had to let go of something, someone, I think this eclipse was big on letting go of what no longer is aligning to the frequency that you're moving into, and just realizing that you have to let that go with the grace of your light, and just realize that it's not meant for you anymore. And it may suck and it may be really painful to let whatever you have to let go of, but don't let yourself get in your head too much about why you're letting it go, and just realize that the universe is doing this as an act of service towards you, to continue further on your path, and to know that whatever you're letting go of, it's not as if you're saying goodbye. You know, that energy is still there, it still lives. It's just you're moving your attention towards something else, and you're letting that slip away for a bit. To know that if you do decide to go back to whatever you let go of, you can, but you may realize that when you go back to go find what you lost or let go of, that it no longer brings you the same fulfillment what it used to, because you're aligning to something else now. So yeah, I'm sorry for those of you who had a really tough eclipse season, because I feel that in this reading, even in my heart space, I had a tough eclipse season too. I dealt with having to let some stuff go as I realign, and it was hard, and it came out of the left field, like it was so abrupt and all of a sudden. But I'm realizing now that it is granting me these abilities to keep moving forward with temperance and a positive attitude of the sun, so that I can take on the world with the energy that my soul was born into this life to do. So with that, my lovely earthlings, I hope you take this message with love, with light, and really, if you take one big overarching rainbow from this reading, the rainbow of the reading is that the battle that you have been fighting is over. So don't let yourself get in your head about it. Allow it to go with grace. Hold on to temperance, that the new path that you're starting on is going to take time, but it is going to bring you fulfillment, and it's going to bring you the sun. And it's going to align you to what your soul was really meant to come on this earth to do. And if you're ready to take on that challenge, the universe opens up its arms to you with grace and says, welcome to your soul's path. Like, let's walk this, let's do this, because the distractions, like, we're done with those. That's just over. We don't need to focus on that anymore. It's now time to honor your truth and to walk in it. So thank you guys. I love you all. Have a beautiful evening. I hope that resonated with you guys. I feel like I really just tapped in, so I don't even really know exactly what I said, but it was good. Thank you. I love you.